Today was a milestone here in South Korea. High school seniors went back to school. Temperature checks, social distancing in the classrooms, plastic partitions in the cafeteria as well. Dozens of schools in Incheon City, just west of Seoul, that had to close down again. Now they're going to have a phased approach. There is a lesson to be learned. Just when you think things are going well, you can have a sudden outbreak. Today was a milestone here in South Korea. It was the day that high school seniors went back to school. It's more than 11 weeks late this semester. They've been doing online learning. Now they are doing face-to-face classes, and it was a significant day. We saw in one central Seoul school there were temperature checks before they even got through the front gate. They then had to socially distance while queuing, so 2 meters apart, before they went inside the building to another temperature check with a thermal camera. So they were certainly trying to make sure that the contagion was not going to spread within the school. They had social distancing in the classrooms, social distancing in the cafeteria as well. They had every other chair blocked off and plastic partitions between everybody who was eating, because of course that's the area where they're finally allowed to take their masks off. Now they're going to have a phased approach and a reintroduction of the lower grades over the next few weeks. In theory, by June 8th, every student should be back at school. Dozens of schools in Incheon City, just west of Seoul, that had to close down again because there had been 2 confirmed cases of coronavirus. Officials saying that until they could contact trace those particular individuals, they didn't want to risk opening the schools in that particular area. They believed that it was linked to the cluster in Seoul's nightclub district. This was after one individual, a 29-year-old man, went to 5 different nightclubs in that district on May 2nd. He then turned out to be positive for the coronavirus. Now, since that point, more than 190 other people have been found positive, all linked to that one particular case. The policy that South Korea has stuck by is test, trace, treat. They are testing a remarkable amount of people. They are contact tracing more than most countries are able to do. And the way that they're doing that is the laws are slightly different here. As soon as they have a confirmed case, they have the credit card number of that individual, they have the mobile phone number of that individual, and then they put it into a system and they are able to find out very quickly, within 10 to 20 minutes, exactly where that person has been over a 2-week period. So the fact that they can contact trace that quickly, and that specifically, they say, has helped them be able to contain any outbreaks that have happened. Now, of course, in many other countries, that kind of information would be considered a breach of privacy. But here in South Korea, the laws are different. There seems to be a hope that South Korea has seen the worst of it. And with many people I speak to, there's also a pride that they believe their country has dealt with this very well. But there is a lesson to be learned. Just when you think you have flattened the curve, just when you think things are going well, then you can have a sudden outbreak.